Hope you're well. J.M. Wood here. It is the middle of September. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe it's September already. I'm going to be in the bee yard today, checking out some different things. You know, last week I started to see a little bit of flow picking up, so I'm going to check and see if we're getting some nectar flow off of maybe some goldenrod. I've been seeing some starting to bloom a little bit. It's a little early, but starting to get some flow. I've actually seen some kudzu blooming. It smells tremendous. It actually smells great. That sounds crazy, but it's true. So I'm interested to see if they're bringing in some what they're bringing in right now. Hey, stay with me. Okay, well here's the little hive I'm gonna jump in today. Well, I'm gonna jump in a bunch of them, but I'm gonna show you all this one. Healthy little hive. It's got a varroa resistant queen in it. So let's see how she's doing here. Just pop the top on this. We'll jump in. Okay, well you can see I've been feeding up top. There's nothing left in there. That thing's bone dry. They always clean it out in no time. I'll just pop these off and just been trying to give them food, sugar water through dearth here, but we're hopefully coming out of that. I do like to see some of the plants coming out, mainly well we're going to get here in middle Georgia's more goldenrods. So there we go, there's some bees. Let's look and see how we're doing. Now there's a small hive beetle. It got him not good, but hopefully we don't have too many of those. Now that's up here in the honey super. This is a honey super I added last week, so let's see if they've actually done anything in this thing. I put frames that already had some comb in them. Oh, there's actually a little bit of nectar now. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there's nectar in here. They're starting to put a little nectar. The other thing too is I do not have a queen excluder, so she could actually be running around up in here, especially in the middle. Let's see if there's anything else that looks like it's got some weight on it whatsoever. It may not be anything. I just wanted to give them some room because they were starting to fill up. Oh no, they got some nectar down here. I don't know if you can see that shiny or not. They're starting to pack a few things in here. Well, that's fine with me. Just giving them some extra room. If they want to fill this up, I'll leave it for the winter. There's a small hive beetle right there, crawling around. Let me see if I can get him. That's what you got to watch for. There he is right there. He just came out of the box. Got him on the side of the... Here's another small hive. All right. Well, I'm going to have to watch that, obviously. All right, I'm going to pop this off. Let's go down into the main box and see what we got here. So at least they know they got some room. I have to watch it though, so small hive beetles don't take something over. But there's a lot of bees down in this bottom, and they're a healthy little hive. They have been. Things can turn in a hurry, but trying to just make sure they got good numbers. Well, it's got a little bit of weight on it, feels like. Good numbers for the winter. Queen's doing good. She's got some good brood coming along. Oh yeah, they're stacking nectar in here. This whole thing's, they'll be drawing this out. Looking for the queen. She shouldn't be out here, but she could be. You never know. Well, there's a small hive beetle right there. Not a good sign there. Got a couple of small hive beetles. There's another one. I despise small hive beetles. They're just the worst. Man, that's the most I've seen in a box in a little while. All right, I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay, let's get on into it. Okay, well, I can see these swelling out here pretty good. Last week they had there's some brood. Making sure, I was trying to give them some room. I see some little bitty larvae around this, so she's actually laid. Let's see the queen on this one right in a second. There's another small hive beetle down here at the bottom. Crush them. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that. Got little eggs around this one too. Don't see the queen on here, but they're stacking some honey around the outside. So that's good. Making sure they got enough stores. And I'll have to put some traps in here for beetles. I despise those little traps, so they don't really work for me all that great. But I'm gonna put them in here. Alright, they're starting to have a little bit of brood. That's just it. I had to add some space for them to be able to get to lay. The queen I was worried she was running out of space to lay. That's why I added that honey super also, because I don't want them to be honey bound. She laid all in here, right in that little area there. Alright. I treated with Apiguard about 4 weeks ago, so she should be back up to where she's laying again pretty decent. They're drawing this out, which is good. There's nectar all in the top. Don't see the queen right now. They are drawing this out a little bit. Alright. Now. Okay. Oh, there's a pile of nectar in here. I'm glad I put that super on, although I'm going to have to watch it with the hive beetle. Now, here we go. Brood. Lots of good brood. Honey all the way around, nectar that they're capping. Pollen, bee bread. This frame has it all. Look at all of this nectar. She's laying around the outside of this. There's a good bit of capped brood here. You can see how dark it is. I don't see the queen. Let me look on the edge. Make sure she's not hiding out. Some of my queens, they like to do that. They like to get all the way on the outside. Now, I didn't check everything up in the top, but I don't think she's in that upper super. She's probably on this frame or the next one. Let's see what we got here. Gorgeous cap brood. These are going to be your bees that make it through winter, hopefully. They are bringing in the nectar, stacking it in. I just wanted to make sure she had room to lay. She's been laying all in these little openings. Again, I'm looking at the edges. These queens can get all over the place. They can get on the side of the box. I emptied an entire box the other day. The queen was on the outside, so be aware of that. Okay, let's take a look here. I see some new capped nectar and honey right there. See, it hasn't even gotten dark yet. They hadn't tracked over it yet. That's how you can tell if they're blowing it up. They're starting to expand this one. There's the queen. There she is with that little blue dot right there. You can see her kind of running around. Looking good. She's looking for a place to lay, so they're getting this frame ready for her. She looks good. There she is. Okay. Alright, we're going to leave her alone. We know exactly where she is. Very careful here. I'm just going to check this next frame or two. Make sure. Let's see. Brood. Alright, there we go. Well, we've got several frames of brood in here. This hive's looking good. I've got it down to a single, really, with a honey super. Now, she could go up. I don't have a queen excluder. That's fine. If she wants to go up and lay some on that upper, she certainly could. We got a couple frames of brood that are going to be there for her to keep laying in. And again, if they want to take her up top, or if they want to put their nectar, they got plenty of room to put their nectar flow. See, they're starting to pack this. That nectar, that's all shiny right there. A little bit of cap brood. Pollens. They're already starting to cap this over. So they got some room, and then I see the outside frame over here has plenty of room. If anything, I could bring this one in. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that'll work on this one. What I could do, see all that wax? These little bees in here, they'll draw that out pretty good. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put this one in the middle. You know, all the bees on the outside now, they're like, what is going on? I'm going to scoot this over. The queen is a little bit further over, so I'm not going to hurt her. Okay. And I'm just going to place this one right dead center. Okay. And they will Say, why in the world is that not built out? This is right in the middle of her eggs and laying area, and they should build that out. And then I'm gonna take this one. It's already got nectar on it, beautiful. And I'm gonna slide it to the outside. Okay, now that's a good looking box right there. And then I always like to kind of prise these back to the middle, tighten them all back, and then you got a good tight box that's well put together. Okay, let's put it back together. Okay, well that was a great visit with the girls. I tell you what, the flow is just starting. You can tell that it's just starting up. They're bringing in some new nectar. I may keep feeding just a little bit on them. They'll stop taking the feed if the flow picks up. They will literally stop drinking it down, and they'll go to the natural nectar first, and that's perfectly fine. So I'll probably feed them this afternoon. But girls are looking great. Queen looks good. She's still laying. She's laying again real good after the Apiguard, which can be tough on queens. It stops them for a moment. From what I've seen. So, hey, girls look great. They're getting ready for winter. If you like, subscribe.